As a North MP-elect, Honorable James Gyakye Quayson has filed an appeal in the Court of Appeal challenging the daily trial order made by High Court Judge Mary Anzu to ensure that Quayson gets a fair trial in the criminal case against him. His lawyers have filed an application for stay of proceedings pending the determination of his appeal on grounds of several errors of law committed by the trial judge, which breaches Quayson's right to a fair trial. Motion for stay of proceedings is expected to be moved tomorrow at 11 a.m. by the Venerable Chachuchi Kata Esquire at Criminal Court 3 of the court complex in Accra. My colleague Elton Brobe has details of that document he shares with us. What more do we know about the stay of proceedings?
So, Aisha, the motion will be moved this morning, we are told, at 11 a.m. The lawyers for Gyakye Quayson, they contend that the court erred in law when it failed to appreciate that the exercise of a discretion on June 16th in respect of the grant of adjournment violated the provisions of Article 296 of the 1992 Constitution as to the exercise of prosecutorial discretion by the Attorney General. Now, they've listed some points that, in their view, the appeals court should look at it and grant the relief that they are seeking. They say that the courts failed to give due attention to important considerations such as the constitutional rights of the accused in exercising its discretion. They also claim that the court erred in law when it claimed that matters brought to its attention by the accused regarding the abuse of the depositorial powers with extremely prejudicial implications and an insult of the accused person and professional misconduct by the Attorney General in respect of this case were not relevant in its consideration of the review application. They claim that prejudicial statement made by the prosecutor, the Attorney General, seriously affected the fairness of the trial. The court below, that is the High Court, completely, according to them, abdicated its constitutional obligation on Article 12 of the 1992 Constitution to ensure that administrative officials carry out the duties reasonably. And again, the issue of professional misconduct by the Attorney General, according to them, were brought to the attention of the court below by the accused persons, where additional reasons for the court to have reviewed the decision it made at the behest of the Attorney General day-to-day hearing. And the court had, on the 21st of June, at the hearing of the application for review, ruled that the supplementary affidavit, which provided further evidence on these allegations, was relevant and admitted the same affidavit in exercise on that grounds, but now changing the position with no legal basis. And for that reason, they are before the appeals court today, hoping to overturn the decision of the High Court to allow the courts or the court to run on a day-to-day basis as it relates to the case brought against Gyakye Quayson in the High Court. Aisha.
Elton Brobe with that detail from the motion for stay of proceedings regarding the case in which Gyakye Quayson is in the center. We are in court to hear this. We'll be following this in court, and we'll definitely bring our viewers more on what transpires in court.